Welcome back to Stavanger, welcome back to Altibox Norway Chess. We are connected to Judith Polgar in Budapest. Welcome, Judith. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
Good to see you, and happy that you found some time in your busy schedule to speak to us.
I'm happy to be here.
Yeah. Have you been able to follow anything from the tournament? Because you had a busy schedule this week, I know.
Well, I'm pretty busy generally, but of course I try to follow quite a bit of the event, and I have my favorite games, and of course I'm very excited how the tournament is moving on, and how Jan is playing so well. Like his game against Magnus, it was very impressive, and also I was a bit following today's game, how it's unfolding. And of course, towards the end of the tournament, it's always more interesting.
Yeah. Do you have any favorites in this tournament? Or?
Well, actually, I don't. I usually don't have a special pick. For me, Jan is kind of a mystery, the way he plays, and mostly the results he has. I have the feeling for quite some time that he's an incredible player with such a preparation, which very few people has in the world. But still, somehow, it seems like he has such a pressure on him that so many people from his country is expecting him to become a world champion one day, that I'm not sure that he's so much ready still to handle that pressure. But in this event, he's playing really, really well.
Yeah. Well, at some point you decided to give up active play, but you still remain very active in chess. You've been a captain of the Hungarian team, and you're working on your global chess festival and many other things. Well, how active are you still in chess?
Well, I'm not active at all in playing, as I retired in 2014 in Norway, in Tromsø, and the team got the silver medal, which was really fantastic for us. And but ever since, of course, I'm very much connected to chess. I was extremely happy to be the expert and commentator on the World Championship match between Carlsen and Karyakin, which was a great pleasure.
Many people around the globe, and definitely here in Norway, they know you from that match very well.
Well, for me it was a very special occasion, because of course I knew and I know these players pretty well by playing against them, and it was very special for me to look at the match from outside and really following it, commentating, and feel the psychological pressure and the insights what they might be going through. Because of course, during my 30 years of career, I had many similar stressy situations, so I could very much feel what they were feeling, or more or less I knew in which moment how they felt psychologically. And of course there were some extremely beautiful moments, which is very memorable for me. And it was a great battle, but I do many other things. I do my festival, the Global Chess Festival, where we have the initiative that Chess Connects Us, where I promote this all year round, and we have a special day, 2nd October, second Saturday of each October, where we get together in Hungary, and we upload on our website everywhere where they celebrate chess, or they have any chess activity, art, music, whatever chess-related activity there is. I do hope that we're going to have one day where we can celebrate all of us who are very passionate in any way in relation to connect to chess. I have an educational program which is running in Hungary, and also quite a few countries are looking for getting as a pilot. The Chess Palace program, which is based on the rules of chess and the skill building. So we are using the rules of chess and all the difficulty what we have from professional view. We believe that it's possible to use it to develop kids the way how they can think better, and really use it in our modern age, all these possibilities which is possible to do with the coordinates, the pieces, the values, all the interaction, what they can do via the chess rules. So these are the main topics I do, and also I'm involved in the UN, being a 50-50 planet champion for fighting for gender equality. So I'm quite busy, and of course I'm a mom of 2 kids, which is also quite demanding.
Yes. Well, fighting for gender equality. Many people here, they ask us, well, we have this very strong tournament, there's no woman here. You could have been here in your peak. Do you see a possibility that within, let's say, the coming years, it will happen again, that we will have a young woman playing in the world top?
Well, for the moment, it's very clear that Hui Fan is the only lady player in the world who can fight time to time pretty well, and he can give a really hard time for the guys, which of course I'm kind of happy to follow and see that she's trying to move into my footsteps. Yeah. She still has a long road ahead of her, but I'm rooting for her that once she's going to take my place and really playing so well with top elite guys. But of course he has to perform and show it many times as I did. Yeah. And I really hope that there will be other newcomers, probably someone who is 8-9 years old at the moment, and within a few years' time we're going to see some hopes that she will be really possibly has the challenge and all the fighting spirit, and also that she's going to be believing in the possibility and in herself that she's able to do it. Because I think this is the most difficult, that for girls, how to dream something which is not a natural way of things. And when I was starting to get really good and get into the top 20 to top 30, then already people said, okay, she can play chess, she's quite good, but she proves the rule that she's the only one. So actually the rule is that women cannot compete with the very best. Yeah. I would really hope that there would be in the next 5 to 10 years some girls who would really have the hunger to show themselves in the highest competition for guys.
Yeah, that would definitely be very good for the sport. You do a lot for, let's say, using chess as an educational tool with the things that you described. The plans with the festival are very ambitious. I mean, you want to connect 5 million people in 10 years. Let's say 10 years from now, you should have 5 million people. What should they do if they want to be part of your movement? How can they contact you? What kind of ideas should they have?
Well, actually, we have 2 ideas. First of all, I know as I was traveling all over the world that people would like to get in contact with me and with chess, and we really share the same passion for it. So that's why we made at the globalchessfestival.com, we have a menu where you can sign up and be part of the World Chess Map, where wherever you sign up, you're going to see your own little city, how many people are there from that city who is really connected to chess and passionate and wants to show this to everybody that he or she is one of them who is sharing this view. And the other thing is the locations, that on that day, if anybody sends us information about their own event, whether it's a gallery, chess gallery opening, or a chess course, or a home chess tournament, or a big chess festival, or in the smallest city you have a kids event, or a coaching or training, or whatever, you send us an email, we are going to upload a little icon with that location, with the basic information. So through our website, everybody will be able to get to know about the event where it's taking place.
Yeah, it's a very nice map of the world that you have on your website, and I can advise anyone who wants to join this movement to go there and have a look. I visited your festival 2 years ago, Judith, and one of the things I remember saying to you is that it looks so much better than the great photos already showed me, because there was so much going on. I mean, there was a huge diversity in activities. Any special plans for this year? Is it going to be even bigger?
I'm very happy that you have such a positive memory and that you feel that when you were here you experienced a more special atmosphere than from the photos, and I hope many people want to come and visit us. Well, we're going to have again the exhibition of simultaneous. It's going to be myself and my sister as well, Sophia.
Yep.
And quite a few people signed up already internationally that they want to play. And of course, we are happy to give an opportunity for the people from different countries.
Yep.
We're going to have a chess tournament for kids, for sure. We're going to have different things connected to art.
Yeah.
We are going to have most likely Jason Kochak, who is going to make a chess singing performance with some of the kids and girls and with surprises. We're going to have other art effects like a painter who is painting chess painting while I'm going to make my simul. We're going to have all kind of handcrafting activities for kids and families who is not necessarily in connection with chess for the moment, but we would like to pull them in, how beautiful and interesting we can make for them to get familiar with this 1500 ancient game. And I like to show the positive and nice and the diversity of chess, what it can give to culture, to families, to different generations. And it is a language for all of us who loves this game.
Yeah, well, these are beautiful ambitions, and from what you've achieved over the past years, well, I can only applaud those. Unfortunately, the image froze during the broadcast. Judith, apologies for that. We chose to well, not to stop this because it took some time to set this up. But people who want to see you in action, I understand you recorded a video series?
Yeah, actually it's the first time. I had quite a lot of requests for last few years, and finally I gave in, and the main topic is the Sicilian, because Sicilian was really something special all my life. I played with both colors. I started to play the Sicilian from my very first chess day, practically. Yeah. And I played thousands of blitz games with my sisters, and really hundreds of games, tournament games against a lot of top players, world champions, where I share the secrets of the Sicilian for both colors, the special themes, and of course some of the most memorable games I ever had, like against Anand and Geuzendam, Topalov. Actually against Nigel I also had a game in the collection. But mostly I wanted to share with the amateurs, whoever likes Sicilian, what I think about it. And I also believe that as I talk about not only the opening, but mainly the middle game themes and end game, that they can learn the way I was thinking in generally, how my approach was towards the practical chess and the psychology about the chess and other things. So if it's going to be successful, then probably I will show some more experiences what I got through these 3 decades.
Well, that sounds great, Judith, because it will not be easy to find a bigger expert on the Sicilian than you, with experience from both sides and so many great and well, fascinating games. So yeah, I wish you good luck with that. Is there anything you want to add before we go back to the games of this round?
Well, I'd like to congratulate for the organizers to have this event, because I think it's quite amazing to have such a top 10 players in the world, practically, really, to get the best players there. And I want to wish the organizers all the strengths and everything to be organizing for the next 10, 20 years.
That sounds great, and that's very, very kind, Judith. So, well, thank you very much for joining us and sharing your insights. I wish you lots of luck with the festival, and I can only the image is moving again.
Okay.
Yeah. You look much better when the screen is not frozen. So I wish you good luck with that, and I hope that many people will visit the globalchessfestival.com website to see what the possibilities are, and that many people will join your dream to have 5 million people involved in 10 years from now, or less than 10 years from now.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to follow you.
Okay, thanks a lot, Judith.
Thanks. Bye.
Take care. All the best. Bye-bye.
Bye.